And at long last, we finally begin this match. The Rock is down and Undertaker is calling for the Tombstone What's going on? It's Paul Heyman! What is Paul Heyman doing here? Wait a minute! It's Sting! Wait a minute, no, wait! The Rock! The Rock is up! Rock bottom! Rock bottom! Rock bottom! This match is over! The Rock has won! And I do not like the look in the eyes of the dead man right now. Undertaker, he may have just snapped and now he's got the Rock. What? No, come on! Another Tombstone pile driver! The Undertaker distracted at the end of this match by Sting and Paul Heyman. Welcome one and all to the JWF Holiday Special. My name is Captain McKay. I'll be your announcer for the evening's festivities. Who knows what's in store coming hot off the heels of the highly anticipated Collision pay-per-view. Things are bound to get explosive here tonight as The Rock goes one-on-one with CM Punk. Both these men won their matches at Collision, although some would say that was done under controversial circumstances. This match between the two is bound to be interesting. And speaking of CM Punk, tonight, right here in this arena, we will see him tied the knot with longtime girlfriend AJ Lee. This will be the first wedding ceremony in JWF history, and everyone in the arena and across the world is invited to be a part of it. Speaking of the devil, we're set to get things underway with CM Punk right here at the start of this event. Punk seems to be in good spirits going into this match tonight, and his demeanor may have something to do with his victory over Stone Cold Steve Austin at Collision. That was a hell of a back and forth between two intense competitors, and that match had me convinced that it could go either way the entire time. But in the end, it was CM Punk who took the victory over Austin, and the crowd was in disbelief the entire time. Punk has every reason to be confident tonight, and there you see his wife-to-be, AJ Lee, accompanying him to ringside. I'm sure she's thrilled to be marrying such an accomplished athlete in front of the entire world tonight.
You smell what The Rock is cooking?
And here comes his opponent, a man whose match at Collision was highly anticipated, and I must say, it did not disappoint. Although some would suggest the controversy of the ending was a blemish on the credibility of the entire event.
Shut your mouth.
Nevertheless, if you've not seen that match yet, I highly recommend you check out Collision in its entirety right here on this very channel as soon as you can.
The Rock is going to lay the smackdown.
And I have to wonder if this fan response to The Rock has perhaps changed his outlook on how he treats people.
Know your role and shut your mouth because the people's champ is ready to talk.
Well, I guess that answers that. Well, Punk and AJ Lee both look thrilled to hear what The Rock's about to say. And I'm certain I can't wait either.
Undertaker, after what you tried to do to The Rock, you tried to end his career. The Rock can't hardly walk right. He's been spitting up blood all damn night, but it doesn't really matter, because I'll tell you what, The Rock is still standing here like the man and a half that he is. The Rock says, take your own head and proceed to shove it directly up your candy ass.
Well, The Rock obviously upset about how The Undertaker reacted to losing the match at Collision. And I hate to agree with The Rock, but I believe he may have a point in that regard as he's headed to the ring now.
You know, you little jabroni, The Rock is sick and tired of you coming out here whining and crying. Well, the fact of the matter is this, you couldn't last 2 minutes with a people's champ.
How arrogant can The Rock be? Did he not see the match between Punk and Austin at Collision? Punk is more than capable of going with some of the... And hang on, there goes The Rock, attacking Punk from behind. This match is officially underway, and Punk with a reversal hits a very stiff Mongolian chop. These men lock it up now, getting things going, as The Rock reverses the Irish whip, and Punk runs into a beautiful overhead belly-to-belly. But that's not going to be enough to put him down, as AJ Lee looks on, no doubt impressed with her soon-to-be husband. CM Punk using his ring awareness to elbow The Rock, and now Punk with the tie-up, throwing The Rock into the corner. We've seen this combo before, the flying knee and the huge bulldog. CM Punk wisely makes the quick cover, but The Rock kicks out at 2. And it looks like The Rock, for all his trash talking, needs a moment of reprieve as he heads to the outside. AJ Lee obviously not impressed with the so-called People's Champ as CM Punk nails The Rock with a beautiful baseball slide. The Rock hits the floor hard and CM Punk is standing tall. And CM Punk does not want to get counted out tonight, so he wisely heads back into the ring. I don't like Rock's chances as the referee's count nears 10 after all that abuse from The Undertaker at Collision, but it looks like The Rock is going to make it. Yes, he slides into the ring, but he's greeted by Punk. Can Punk hit the GTS on The Rock here tonight? Looks like he's... No, The Rock with a counter. Into a rock bottom. CM Punk is down, and The Rock decides he's not done yet. And this move, for all the venom this crowd has for The Rock, always seems to be a fan favorite. The Rock heads off the ropes, and he's about to land the People's Elbow on CM... Wait, no! AJ Lee just grabbed The Rock's feet, and the People's Champ just fell flat on his face. The Rock trying to shake the cobwebs off as the referee admonishes AJ Lee. Hey, wait a minute! It's... What the hell? A Stone Cold Stunner! Steve Austin just stunned CM Punk, and The Rock sees what happened. 2, 3, it's over! The Rock just beat CM Punk after an ambush by Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I gotta believe this isn't over between Austin and Punk as The Rock looks on. But, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere because coming up in our next segment, we will see the contract signing for an upcoming match between The Undertaker and the man called Sting. After Collision, I know Undertaker cannot wait to get his hands on the Stinger. That is going to be an interesting contract signing. And later on, we'll also be hearing from Bret the Hitman Hart, who's probably not too happy after the events of Collision and his match with Chris Jericho. All that and more in our next segment. Stay tuned, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, you missed a hell of an encounter between The Rock and CM Punk. But a big talking point is Stone Cold Steve Austin delivering a stunner to CM Punk. And that rivalry looks to be far from over, and during the break, JWF security guards, The Shield, were seen ejecting Austin from the building. And getting back to the ring, well, all I can do is apologize.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. Now, when I made my client known, they took it to another level. My client, a man, ladies and gentlemen, that has been booed and maligned and mistreated and underappreciated by the audience since day one. And that's how they get you.
Well, Heyman's client in question, of course, is the man called Sting, who we saw cause a distraction for The Undertaker at Collision. And I still want to know what Sting's problem with The Undertaker could possibly be.
The official statement, and I quote, "I don't care about you people, and I don't regret what I did to The Undertaker. I embarrassed him."
And here we go. Heyman reading out Sting's official statement, and it sounds to me like the dead man has heard enough. Ladies and gentlemen, Sting was meant to be here tonight to sign the contract for a match between himself and The Undertaker at an upcoming event, but it looks as though he sent Heyman in his place. And I can't blame him one bit, because after Collision, I fear that The Undertaker may be in the mood to tear Sting apart. And there you see the dead man with determination in his eyes. He was a bloody mess at the end of Collision, and the humiliating loss is thanks entirely to Sting and to that man, Paul Heyman. And I would not want to be Paul Heyman with The Undertaker making his way to the ring, but then again, I would not want to be Heyman under any circumstances. And there they are, face to face, and the tension levels are at an all-time high.
The contract has been signed, and if you'd like to sign it, Mr. Undertaker, you may have the match.
Wait, Undertaker has Heyman. He could be looking for a chokeslam, but hang on, what's going on? Wait, there's Sting, and damn it! He folded The Undertaker with that bat, and now, no, not this. No, Scorpion Death Drop. Sting just delivered the Scorpion Death Drop to The Undertaker. This was a setup the entire time as Heyman gets back to his feet. All the battle lines have been decided, and it was Sting who drew first blood by attacking The Undertaker. Well, I hope these two are proud of themselves. Whoop, hang on! What's going... He sits up! The Undertaker is sitting up, and he directs his attention toward that contract. Sting and Heyman look on, and is he... Yes, The Undertaker signed the contract. We got ourselves a match between Sting and The Undertaker, and I know that I personally cannot wait to see these two go at it, and I'm sure there will be details to follow. And speaking of going at it, stay tuned, because we will see Bret Hart issue an open challenge in a few short minutes. Will anyone answer that call? Find out next. Welcome back to the JWF Holiday Special, and making his way to the ring right now is one Bret the Hitman Hart, who cannot be in a great mood following the events of Collision. And when he told the officials backstage that he wanted an open challenge tonight, and so here we are at this point now. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you that this JWF Holiday Special has been brought to you by Godzilla Aftermath, a full-length animated feature that appears on this very YouTube channel. If you're a fan of giant monsters and heavy destruction, then Godzilla Aftermath is just the thing for you. And Bret Hart approaching the ring now, looking ready to vent off a little frustration.
Must be nice for all you people to sit and gloat. You know, every time I step in the ring, I don't just step in the ring with one guy. I step in the ring and I fight with each and every one of you people. You've always been against me. I know what you're thinking, one more big loss for the Hitman. But let me tell you something. It's not gonna happen tonight, and it's not gonna happen here. You are gonna see that I am the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And all you scum out there in the audience, and all you people out there watching from coast to coast are gonna be sorry that you ever made my life a living hell.
Hold on, that can't be who I think it is. But it is! Daniel Bryan has answered the challenge. Daniel Bryan has arrived here in JWF, and he is headed directly into competition against Bret Hart. And this is really shaping up to be something else. We will be right back. Welcome back to the JWF Holiday Special. And there you see Daniel Bryan in the ring, ready to answer the open challenge of Bret the Hitman Hart. I don't know what Bret Hart was thinking with an open challenge, but I don't think he expected to see the American Dragon answer the call here tonight. And there it is, the referee has sounded the bell, and this match is about to begin. Bret Hart seemingly reluctant, although he may in fact be underestimating Daniel Bryan's abilities. And now they lock up, and the Hitman shoves Bryan down to the mat. Disrespectful way to open this match, if I do say so. But Bryan is not going to let that get to him, and they lock it up again. And another shove, but wait, wow! What a running knee! And Bret Hart is down, but not out as the referee counts 2. Daniel Bryan sends Bret Hart, chest first into the turnbuckle. I cannot imagine the Hitman planned on being so disoriented so early in this match. Running front drop kick, and there is the cover. 2, no, only a 2 count. Daniel Bryan is looking for the upset victory over the Hitman early in this match, and wow, would you look at that roundhouse kick. Right to the solar plexus. This is not looking good as Daniel Bryan... No! Bret Hart scouted the third kick, and now, yes, huge wrench on the leg. And now Bret Hart begins his offense, taking Daniel Bryan off his feet. This is the type of match the Hitman likes as he works to tear Daniel Bryan's leg to pieces. And where's he going? What does he think he's... No! Come on! The referee begins his count out, but it may be too little too late as we're about to see... The ring post figure 4 applied to perfection by Bret Hart. That has to be agony on Daniel Bryan, but Bret Hart forced to release the hold. Hart now in the ring, and here's the cover. No, only a 2 count. Somehow Daniel Bryan is still in this match, and here comes the Hitman with some patented offense. Tried and true moves from Bret Hart's lethal arsenal, and Bryan is once again on the mat as Hart goes up the ropes. But wait, Daniel Bryan avoided the impact. Wow, what a roundhouse, straight to the back of the head. Bret Hart is down, and Daniel Bryan has caught his second win. Yes, there it is, the label lock applied to the Hitman, and Bret Hart is clearly in pain. If Bryan can get a submission victory over the Hitman, there's going to be... No, wait, Bret Hart with a counter. It's over. Bret Hart just maneuvered into a pinning predicament. Ladies and gentlemen, this match was not one I thought I would see here tonight, but there you see Bret Hart able to roll Daniel Bryan up for a pin, and I do believe that if Bryan had released the hold, he could have escaped. Both men to their feet now as Bryan approaches Hart and offers a handshake. Not unlike what we saw from Bret Hart himself after his match with Kurt Angle a long while ago, Bryan showing respect after a good match. And this is... oh, come on. Bret Hart just disrespecting Daniel Bryan. What a despicable human being the Hitman has become. Hey, wait a second. Someone's arriving at the arena. And it's CM Punk. CM Punk is back, and he's dressed to kill. He's gearing up for his wedding, which we will see right here in the next segment. Folks, this wedding will surely be one to be remembered. Stay tuned. Well, the time is now, folks. You are all cordially invited to the wedding of CM Punk and AJ Lee. During the break, we saw CM Punk return to the arena after his match with The Rock earlier tonight, and I must say, he was looking smooth as hell for his wedding tonight. And there you see him in the ring with his hand-picked wedding official as we get set to begin. And there's that familiar music, ladies and gentlemen. All the T's have been crossed and all the I's have been dotted, and everything is official as of this moment. And wow, AJ Lee is looking stunning, and CM Punk is a very, very lucky man. You know, I always have a tough time at these weddings. I'm starting to choke up a little bit right now. So allow me to distract myself and use this time to explain where the rest of the JWF roster is tonight. You see, right now, several of JWF's best wrestlers are over in Japan competing in a cross-promotional show with Super Tiger Pro Wrestling. Both companies are showcasing their finest athletes in competitive matches, and let me tell you, when we get the video back from that event, it'll go right here on this channel, just you wait. But for now, let's get back to the USA, and in particular, the wedding of the century.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate the holy matrimony of CM Punk and AJ Lee. These two fine young people have chosen to look past their personal differences. Differences that include things like being totally different genders, which will no doubt be noticed by many in attendance tonight.
What? I don't...
Instead, they chose to celebrate their similarities. Not the last of which is the fact that both have first names of only 2 letters.
No, his first name is not really CM.
Friends, should anybody have any reason as to why these two should not be wed, speak now or forever hold your... Oh no.
Wait, no, this can't. He wouldn't... Not even to CM Punk. That's Stone Cold Steve Austin's music, but we saw him get ejected from the arena by the Shield earlier. He wouldn't sing so low as... But I stand corrected. There's Austin, and he drove out to the ring in CM Punk's own car. Austin stole Punk's car, and the look on his face right now, it says him... Wait, no. Austin, no, come on! Austin just... And a huge clothesline to Punk, sending him to the mat. This is absolute carnage. No, not this. Stunner! A stunner to the wedding official. And now this company is going to get sued for all the milk and cookies in the state. But Austin, he's opening a present. A middle finger. That's just uncalled for, and a stunner to CM Punk. Austin pulling a middle finger out of the present, and I get the feeling that that was not on their gift registry as AJ Lee gets to her feet. Oh, no, AJ, get out of there. AJ Lee screaming at Austin as he gets another beer. She's really just, wait, is he shaking? No, Steve, no! Austin just sprayed beer all over the bride on her wedding day. Wait, no, come on! This is an absolute travesty. Stone Cold Steve Austin just single-handedly ruined the wedding of AJ Lee and CM Punk. And Punk cannot be happy with Austin. This may be the single most insane thing to ever happen in our company's history. I have been Captain McKay, and this has been the JWF Holiday Show. What did that tree ever do to him? I can't even figure out what's happening anymore. Are we even still on the air?